Hey guys, Rick Hogg with War HOGG Tactical, and I want to talk to you about shooting out of a vehicle, specifically through the windshield. Now understand this, guys. For me, the only reason I would do that is because my vehicle's been immobilized and I cannot go anywhere. If this vehicle is moving, I've got options. But again, if this all of a sudden, boom, it's not moving anymore, engine's dead, now I've got to basically engage a threat to the front. I can do that through this windshield. Now understand this. Laminated safety glass, it's not like regular glass. It's not gonna break, it's not gonna shatter. It's got laminate plastic in there so that now when projectiles are going in there, it's gonna cause them to do different things. So we're not always gonna get the same effects each and every time. If you've got the ability to shoot auto glass, I highly recommend it, because what happens when you shoot the side safety glass versus the laminate, totally different options. But again, once bullets are hitting objects, they do certain things. So what we'll do, I'm already loaded up. I'm gonna have you guys put on your eyes and ears. We're gonna do a quick demo, just shooting from this front laminate glass. One shot, kind of freestyle, to sit there and go, hey, where's my bullet going? I'll sit there, we'll take a look at where it's at, crack the door back open. I wanna give you a little more instruction because there's some other options we have in this vehicle, but let's rule out kind of the myth one of, hey, what's happening when that bullet's going out the glass? The other thing you gotta think about is when you're driving along, yes, usually during daylight hours, we've got sunglasses on. At night, are you wearing clear glasses? I don't know. Because what you're gonna find is once we fire inside this vehicle, I've got glass shards going everywhere. Am I saying it's gonna blind you, wreck your eyes? Again, I don't know. But I would hate to sit there and have to try to defend myself, fire that shot, next thing you know, glass shards are going, and I potentially get something in my eye that causes me, now I don't have any vision to go, hey, where's my threat? So again, it's just all food for thought, and you've got to figure out what are you gonna do for your lifestyle in your certain situation. So go ahead, eyes and ears, guys. We're gonna go live, shoot one shot out of here and see what happens. So again, I'm gonna sit there, aim right above the A zone shot. I'm gonna sit there, align my sights, and we're gonna fire one shot. Now, what you can see is, I want to bring the point home, where that shot went, that was not my aiming point. So basically it was at the center of the A is where that hit. In actuality, for me, when it comes to using IPSC targets, I want to be everything above. So really I was aiming in that upper portion of the A zone. So you can see in this particular example, man, it looks like it's dead center, but again, that wasn't where I was aiming. I was actually aiming probably about 6 inches above that to try to get my hit. So again, understand my bullets aren't going everywhere or aren't going correctly when I'm shooting through that auto glass. Here's the other thing to think about. Typically, I'm gonna need to try to get multiple shots on there because again, depending on my glass and if that target's moving, I need to make a hole so that my sequential shots will be there. Because if I were to sit there and try to fire again at a different spot, would I get the same results? I'm not sure. But the other thing I can think about is I've got this steering wheel that I can also use potentially as a point where I can use that as a rest, as a reference point. So what we'll do is I'll shoot a quick multiple here. I'm gonna use that A zone spot as my reference point. Let's just see what let's see what happens, and we'll get a multiple of shots on this target and see where we're at. Eyes and ears, guys. So again, I'm locked in. I'm right there on the center of the A where that last shot was at. We'll give you multiple. So again, as you can see, you know, we've got a little bit of concussion going on. We've got some glass dust flying around. But you can notice what wound up happening, right? If you look at that target, yep, we've got some group, we've got some stuff going on, but you can kind of see your vision gets a little obscured going on in there because you've got glass shards going on, but I've got a pretty good rip in that glass going on, but I'm trying to get that clean hole going through. So now that everything, that the dust is kind of settled, I know I've been in the fight a little bit, I'm gonna reshut the door, I'm gonna conduct attack mag change, I'm gonna try to get a clean shot through that hole, and let's see where our bullets go. So again, I'm back up here, I know I've shot for a bit, I'm gonna conduct my attack mag change, stow my magazine. Now what I'm trying to do is find that spot where I go, okay, I can see some clear glass. And in this case, I'm kind of down towards the bottom there. So I'm gonna sit there, align my sights. Actually, I'll go back up to the top where we freestyle that, right? So I'm gonna sit there and go, hey, there's my spot. I'm set there, lined up again. And again, you can see as we're shooting, we're still clipping slight edges there, and that's why we're starting to get bullets kind of going all over. So again, guys, understand this. Shooting through auto glass, there's no real given to it. There's gonna be gives and takes. The only thing we're really gonna sit there where I can guarantee is that if I were able to actually get that barrel through that glass, then I know I'm clear. I know I'm not hitting added shards left and right or causing any dramas. But again, as you saw, as I draw the pistol back, if I drive it in too far, I'd potentially knock it out of battery. So again, it's just food for thought and understanding when I'm engaging that target, my bullets are going different places, and really I just have to understand that I'm trying to get rounds on target to stop that threat. But again, if we look at the 4 rules of firearm safety, number 4, identify a target, what's in line with it, what's behind with it. In this particular case, I've got the potential of having rounds go where I don't know where they are. And again, not necessarily the best place I want to be, but again, it's food for thought that you have to make that decision if you're ever involved in a deadly force situation and go, have I trained actually shooting through some type of auto glass? What's going to happen? What's the load I'm using? Because each one of those different rounds are going to have something different. Train with it, understand it, have the mental mindset. What are you going to do if you're ever in that situation? That way, if you ever are confronted by evil out there, you can react appropriately, save your life or your family's life.